What's going on, everybody? We're back here on the BJ Radio Show. We are going to talk about this new development that just came out that has to do with a skyscraper that floats around the Earth, basically.
This is something else, right? Here.
Yeah, it's a strange idea. But so CNN just put out a report that there is a skyscraper company that is looking to build a skyscraper that would be hovering over Earth. The company's name is, one second.
Their timetable on when this will be done is the future.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is a new development.
Yeah, this is definitely, I don't know when this is actually going to happen.
The picture is ridiculous.
Yeah, so this company, Cloud's Architect Office, has unveiled plans for a futuristic skyscraper named the Analima Tower. The tower would hover above the ground. It would basically hover above everything. If it was hovering above New York City, it would be hovering above all of the buildings. So
it's like if you were to picture a hot air balloon, except instead of a hot air balloon, it's a
building. Yeah.
I just out above every single.
Exactly.
Thing, yeah.
So basically, it would be connected to an asteroid in space, which I don't know how that's going to work.
Connected by like a harness?
I don't know. I guess like very strong strings or something like that. But it's supposed to. It would literally be out of Earth's surface. So there would be a part that's on Earth's surface, and then there would be a part out of Earth's surface, and it would be hanging onto an asteroid, and it would be going around. It would just be constantly moving, and it says it would be moving at like 300 miles per hour.
Connected to a meteor, an asteroid, or whatever. It's not gonna you have no idea where this thing's going.
Yeah, you could fall asleep in.
It'll just be orbiting.
Exactly. Constantly. You fall asleep in New York, you'll wake up in like Kansas.
Bangladesh.
Yeah, Bangladesh. But like, there's so many things that could possibly go wrong with this thing. Like, one, if there's one part that's out of Earth's surface and there's another part that's in Earth's surface, couldn't the part that's out of Earth's surface just like burn? Like,
it might be too close to the sun. Also.
Yeah, exactly.
What happens if something happens to the asteroid that's connected to?
Yeah, don't asteroids break?
The asteroid crashes, and wouldn't the skyscraper just fall?
Exactly. What if the asteroid connects to Earth? But I think, or not connects to Earth, crashes into Earth. But I think what it was saying was that it's a self-made asteroid. Like, the tower, so it says the tower will be suspended via high-strength cabling from an asteroid and placed into a centric synchronous orbit. So, actually, all right. So, how are you going to stop an asteroid, or not an asteroid, an asteroid in space? What are you just going to grab it and like hook onto it? Like, that doesn't make any sense. There's no way this is going to work.
I don't think there's anything on Earth that can stop an asteroid from moving. Like,
yeah, like
it's like a planet.
Yeah.
Let's just push this planet the other direction. Like, no, it doesn't happen.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I don't understand how it's going to work. And then what if the asteroid gets sucked into like a black hole? Then is the Earth going to get sucked into a black hole?
Well, too bad for the people in that building.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
And like, how strong is this stuff going to have to be? And then also, what about gravity? Like, there's no gravity in space, so what if you live on the top floor? Are you just going to be floating around the entire time? This is not going to work. There's no way this is going to work.
With the whole gravity thing, maybe if part of it is in space, that's what's keeping it floating. I don't know.
But I think the asteroid is keeping it floating because it's like holding on to it.
Yeah, I don't know why, but maybe the gravity of being like the zero gravity of being in space, part of it makes the weight easier on the asteroid. I don't know. This is it
doesn't sound like a good plan.
It just doesn't add up
in the slightest bit. But it's like how strong are these cables gonna have to be? Like, it's an asteroid. Doesn't make any sense. Let's see what else there is. And so they came up with this in 2015, and it's a part of NASA's asteroid redirect mission.
And one big question that has to be asked: what's the point?
Exactly. What is the point?
Why can't you just build a skyscraper somewhere else? There's plenty of free land that you could just build a skyscraper. Why does it have to be moving?
I don't know. Because people are stupid.
Like, if you want to go somewhere else, just take a plane and go to some other building.
Yeah, then what about that?
Take the building with you.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
But, like, what about planes? Aren't planes going to hit into that?
Like, alright, air traffic control, we have an incoming skyscraper.
Building, yeah. There's a building in the sky. That doesn't make any sense. Our airports are gonna literally have to like completely change the way they fly, because like you don't know where this thing is gonna go because the asteroid is taking it places. So it's like, what?
It's a loose cannon.
Yeah, this thing is not. This is not gonna work. This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen, and I mean people are gonna do it. It's like
I wouldn't be shocked if it happened just because people are so stupid.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Like it's the same thing with like that thing where like the guy Elon Musk wants to like colonize space and stuff. Like, what's the point?
He wants to like start a civilization.
Yeah, because I mean this like what I was just reading, the NASA redirect mission. It's this whole thing where they want to start. They want to. Alright, so they want to schedule to send a robot to collect a boulder off an asteroid and then place the boulder into a stable orbit around the moon. So they basically want to, like, well, this doesn't make any sense. Like, how is this going to work?
It's basically like people having too much money to do productive things with. So they're just like, let me think of something really crazy that no one's thought of that I want to do for the first time. And none of them are actually, like...
Yeah, because it's not really productive. It's not really helping anybody. Unless there's like this.
Maybe like, oh, we could find stuff in space, but like,
who cares? I mean, if there's like some like disease curing stuff there, I guess yeah, go for it. But like, there really is no point because I know there's like this other thing. Like speaking of like asteroids and all that, there's this other thing where they literally want to build a civilization off of an asteroid. Where they want to like go up to space and like stop an asteroid and like just build an entire town and city.
Use it as
you use it as like use it as like a platform to build an entire thing off of. But it's like,
all right, so how are people going to survive?
Exactly. You're not going to be able to get back to Earth
unless you find a family of aliens. Like they're not going to. No one's gonna survive on,
exactly.
On an asteroid.
It doesn't make any sense. And like the reason people are saying that they want to do it is because it's like if we run out of room on Earth, they want to start sending people there. Which I guess maybe that would make sense because
I could spend a few years doing business in Jupiter.
Yeah, exactly. With the good people of Jupiter. Yeah. Like I think that kind of makes a little bit of sense because it's like, let's say like our population shoots up like crazy, and there's no room, so you just take all of like the older people. Like let's say like, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Like let's say you're like 80 years old, or like 75 years old. It's like, all right, we're gonna ship you off to a orbit in Jupiter, and then you're just gonna spend the rest of your life there.
You stay on Earth.
Yeah.
Your next assignment is not here.
Yeah. You're gonna go live somewhere else now, but it's not gonna be on Earth. It's gonna be in space. And like, I mean, that's smart, but you have to realize that people just made 80 years worth of like relationships on Earth. Like they have children and grandchildren. I guess if you're like single, if you're like an 80-year-old single man that was never married or has any children or family, you could go to the moon. Or
overpopulation is an issue. I'm sure places like Greenland or like Alaska, places that aren't populated at all, people would just move to. I don't see why you have to move people to a planet.
I think it's because it's so cold. That's the only thing.
It is cold, but I don't know.
Who knows what we're gonna do?
I don't know. I really don't know how to explain it.
No, this is just it's just outrageous. I don't really know how we're gonna function as human beings. But all right, so that's gonna wrap up this segment. We're gonna play some music. We'll come back and we are gonna talk about. We're gonna do Weenie of the Week, everyone's favorite segment. We will be right back here on the BJ Radio Show, here with Rob and Joe.